this game will be between Cleveland Cavaliers and Memphis Grizzlies. This would be held in Memphis, and this will be at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, so that's 9 a.m. Manila time. Alright, so let's check on their standings. Starting with Cleveland Cavaliers, they're doing okay at number 7 in the East with 4 wins and 4 losses. The thing here is that Cleveland Cavaliers, they've actually suffered back-to-back losses, for their past 2 games. Now, going to the West, Memphis Grizzlies is actually dead last at number 15 with 2 wins and 5 losses. Again, 2 wins and 5 losses. Now, the same with Cleveland Cavaliers, they got back-to-back losses here. So, one of these teams would finally be able to break their losing streak after this match. Okay, so let's take a look at their previous games. Now, for Memphis Grizzlies, I gotta give it to them because those back-to-back losses that they had, those losses were both against the Los Angeles Lakers, the defending champions. So, we can't really expect much from Memphis Grizzlies, especially, that they have a lot of people who are out. I'm talking about, of course, Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson, Winslow, Porter, Tilly, and Conchar, who is listed as day-to-day. So, a total of around 6 players who ain't healthy or who might not even be available for this game against Cleveland. Now, again, they were beaten by Los Angeles Lakers. One of those 2 losses were even by just 2 points. So we can say that Memphis is actually giving their all, and they're actually doing okay. Again, that was against Los Angeles Lakers with both Davis and James playing. Now, for the Cleveland Cavaliers, their past 2 games were both against Orlando Magic, and both losses were actually via double digits. The first loss was 103-83, so that's 20 points. The other one, which is just earlier, 11 points again against Orlando Magic, who's actually doing very well in East as well. So going to this game, Cleveland versus Memphis, they basically have the same story in terms of their losses. Both are having back-to-back losses, and those back-to-back losses they suffered with the same team. And those teams were actually good teams, Orlando being one of the top 4 in the East right now, and of course the Lakers, our defending champion. It's just that Cleveland Cavaliers got more wins right now as compared to the Memphis Grizzlies, because the Cavaliers had a hot start. They had a 3-0 start, but since then they lost 4 out of their last 5 games. So they've been losing. So this is gonna be hard for real. I mentioned those players that are out for Memphis Grizzlies. Let me just check on for the Cleveland. I think Okoro was able to play. Was he? I wasn't able to really check it out earlier. Kevin Porter is still not with the team. Garland, with his shoulder, something's wrong with his shoulder. Exum was taken out. Of course, Della Vedova, Windler, and Kevin Love. There are a lot of players who are out. The only players who are consistently healthy and are actually consistently performing for the Cleveland Cavaliers are, of course, Drummond and Sexton. They are getting some help here and there by some of their bench players, but pretty much that's it. They're getting help sometimes from Damian Dotson, from C.D. Osman. C.D. Osman is actually efficient, though. I forgot to mention him earlier. But again, JaVale McGee is also helping out. But again, Memphis Grizzlies, it's hard to take Memphis Grizzlies out because we saw how resilient they were against the Lakers. So it's really hard for me to pick someone here. Let's check on the spread. checking on the spread, Memphis is actually expected to win this one. Memphis was given -4, and of course Cleveland was given +4. So this could be the determining factor as to who are we gonna pick. Another factor that we can also consider is that Cleveland just had a game, and within less than 24 hours they would have another game against, again, Memphis Grizzlies, who have had a rest already. So yeah, that's another factor that we could consider, and that would of course go against Cleveland because of fatigue. Okay. Right, because I'm thinking Drummond. Who's gonna stop Drummond? That's basically my question. Who is gonna stop Drummond in Memphis? Memphis has Valanciunas, but the thing about Cleveland is that whenever Drummond rests, there's JaVale McGee. And JaVale knows how to rebound, knows how to defend, and he actually knows how to score too. So I guess in terms of the bigs, Cleveland would have the advantage, but Sexton would go head to head with Dylan Brooks. Brooks has been doing well for the Memphis Grizzlies, and it's gonna be an interesting matchup as to who is gonna win that, head to head matchup. Maybe, and just maybe, Kyle Anderson would be the determining factor here. If Kyle Anderson would actually perform well, he could be the answer to Memphis for them to get the W. It's really hard, man. I'm looking at the lineup of the Memphis Grizzlies. Yeah, it's really hard. So here's my decision though, because really I'm contemplating. So if only we could just forget about this match, because again it's hard, then we would. But of course we gotta pick a winner. My solution, my prediction or my suggestion would be this: let's forget about the money line. Rather, let's pick Cleveland Cavaliers, so that way we can have the plus. I'm thinking Cleveland might actually have a slight advantage on the bigs, and putting Valanciunas there for a lot of minutes might expose him, and they might have a problem towards the end if they would do that. But if they would sit him down, then Drummond and McGee could actually take advantage of that situation, and maybe that could be a factor for them, so that they could grab the lead or something. Cleveland +4 is, I think, a safer pick, instead of us picking Memphis Grizzlies, and then we would have -4, and we would expect Memphis to lead by 5 points or more, so that we can get the money back. Right. So again, my suggestion: go and pick Cleveland Cavaliers +4, and I hope that we would get our money back in here. Okay. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do. Just click on the subscribe button. Also include the bell logo right there. On our YouTube channel, there's also a button on the upper right hand. Just click on that. It'll bring you guys to our Facebook channel. Just follow and like that page. That way you can see the links of all the videos that we're actually uploading here in YouTube. At the same time, you can have access to our messenger account, so that you can send us questions, messages, what so have you. Okay? Take care out there. Enjoy the rest of the day. Peace out. Pass I love and God bless.